From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on this Monday, April 12th. I forget my dates. Anyways, the markets are quiet here. You know, we had the Easter holiday, and the way it feels is not everybody's back yet. At least not everybody's back trading. You know, and that's the big thing that people are concerned about. That the type of slowdown we're seeing here, in February, March, April would be the type of slowdown that we would generally see, you know, in June, July, August. You know, this is a real concern for a lot of traders moving forward. But that said, the markets are overnight. The S&P popped up off of a little better improvement in news for Greece as they try to wear down their debt situation, their sovereign debts. But you know what? There's so many sovereign debt problems in Europe that Greece is just one of many countries that are going to have to go through this. So I think we all have to be ready for more of the same going forward. But as far as the trade here today is concerned, we've got 4,000 big S&Ps. The S&P pit started out with about 90 locals, and it's down to about 30. Over in the 10-year note options, their volume is quiet. Over in the Eurodollar options, their volume is quiet. And here in the S&P, we only have 4,000 bigs traded. And when you take out the 200,000 minis that were traded in Globex, we only have 400,000 minis traded here. This is an extremely low volume day. Also, the big board volume is also something to be looking at. I think we're at like 310 million shares. I was telling Jason Carter this on the Open that they would do 300 million shares on an Open back a couple of years ago, and now we're struggling to get, you know, 1 billion shares throughout an entire day. Look, you know, the markets are still trending higher, and Top Notch is going to come on and talk a little bit about that. But you know what? We don't really see the weakness, and we don't really see, you know, generally when you get up toward a big figure, you know, we're going to be going, we're 1,200 in the S&P. We're nearing 2,000 in the NASDAQ. We're getting up toward 11,000 in the Dow. These are all critical levels, and you know what? You would think at a certain point the markets would drift up toward these levels, and then there'd be some profit taking coming in. But the amount of volume here is so low that really it again favors the upside. You know, we're going to let Tim jump in on this, and I also wanted to say something to the guys that have been hitting us up on Google and you know, in response to our tapes. There is a big announcement coming forward. John Nigerian has talked to me about it last week that the Mr. Top Step, the things that we do from the floor are going to start to come out a little bit further for people. You're going to get a much better look at what we do from the trading floor. I don't know exactly when the exact launch date of this will be, but it would be something very, very, very important to look at. If you're a day trader, if you're a guy that likes to follow the stock market, you know, there's a lot of common sense things that go into what we do during the day, and obviously there's a lot of technical things. But you know, look at it, we're only, what we see, and is what Pete Nigerian has said on the IM many times, we're just another tool in the toolbox. We're not about trying to tell traders what to do, how to trade, what to trade, but you know what, it always comes good from somebody when you've got a desk of guys that have got over 30, 40 years worth of experience combined to hear what they've got to say. We're going to let Tim come forward, and then tomorrow we'll update you on what we're hearing from Option Monster on our new deal.
Okay, Top Notch Trading back here. Anyway, last week I was looking, Top Notch was looking at an inversion between the bonds and the S&Ps. Throw it out the door. Danger, danger. The 10-year, the 30-year. These two futures, the NASDAQ and the S&P, everything's going up. Like Danny pointed out, that Dow looking for 11,000. The Globex session saw that future in the Dow get up to 11,003. I really believe that they need to hit there on the regular session anyway. However, not to sound redundant, but last week I kept talking about, Top Notch kept talking about the fact that we're in a step ladder approach to this S&P future. 6 weeks now. The reason being is last week's low was the 71.30. They went up the rung to make a new contract high. And in the process, the weekend session has seen a new contract high. Last week's lows, the 71.30. They held 70.90, a huge trend line. The trend line now has ascended up to 77.10. That's a steep move of 6 handles right now from that bottom. Last week they had an upside trend line at 94.5. This trend line is at 98.40, and I'll be darned that the high on Globex is that price right now at 98.5. The S&P is looking to test that level again. Overall, if they really want to finish the deal, these things aren't going to stop until they see that fib retracement objective of 1234 to 1236. But now that the June contract is the lead month, their objective is about the 1231 area. Will it remain to be seen? Top Notch thinks so. So let's see if they can get up and test the Globex highs, because those are the contract highs right now. The regular session high of 94.60 is that year high so far today. See you tomorrow.